Hello everyone, today I'm going to make my birth mama a gorgeous dinner. And by default, I'm also making myself a gorgeous dinner. What it is a gorgeous butternut squash. I only did half of it because that's all I'm going to need. Sliced it rather thin. I'm keeping all of the seeds in it and all the mush and everything, the skin, everything, because whole food is good. Plant-based whole food nutrition. And I got some carrots, one big carrot and one big yummy jewel yam, and one big white onion. And I am going to make a squash soup with it. A squash, carrot, yummy yam, and onion soup. So to get started with that, oh by the way, I'm also going to be making some organic long grain brown rice, sprouted, and Sprouts Great Northern Beans. People typically make black beans or pinto beans when they do beans, but I wanted to get some variety, more nutrition in us. So let's get started. First, we're going to put some coconut oil, organic, extra virgin, unrefined. We're going to put it in the pan like so, just about that much. I'm going to melt it on a medium heat, and then I'm going to add all of this stuff to it, and we'll put some water in it, and I'll show you as we go along. And the coconut oil is all cooked down, just like so, with a wooden spoon so you don't scratch your pans. You can also get out the spike, and you can also get out the Better Than Bouillon vegetable base, because we're going to be using that later. And next I've added all those ingredients. Well, I haven't added the spike and the Better Than Bouillon yet, but I put the onions in there, the carrots, and what else did I do? Oh yeah, the sweet potato or the yam, and the butternut squash. And they all go in at the same time because all of those take about the same amount of time to turn into mush. And I also put some water in there, you can see. And you're gonna, that I go by ear, I never measure this stuff out, but I'll show you the consistency when this gets done. And then when you practice it yourself, you'll get a feel for it too. And the lid goes on so it turns to mush faster. So we're gonna start to get the beans going, the Great Northern Beans. Those beans are going to give us protein. It's going to give us slow digesting carbohydrates, and they're also going to give us lots of fiber. So this is going to be great for a nighttime thing. It's going to be, you know, after dinner you don't really do too much activity. It's going to be much more blood sugar friendly. And then over here we got the rice, sprouted long grain, slow digesting carbohydrates, something that's ideal for lunch, dinner maybe a little bit smaller servings. And sprouted is probably the healthiest rice out there, in case you're curious. While I'm waiting for this stuff to cook down into mush, when you get your produce, whenever possible, when you look at the PLU number, make sure it starts with 9. Remember, 9 is fine. 9 means that it's organic. Pretty good health tip, so whenever possible, 9 is fine. Okay, so just for kicks and giggles, I think I'm going to add some unsweetened, emphasize the unsweetened, raw cashew milk. It's not going to be raw anymore, but here's some. I didn't really measure it out. You can also use coconut milk. I have no idea if it's going to do anything or what. All I know is it's not going to be bad because the cashews is going to add a nice flavor profile. It goes good with all the other ingredients that I have. So we'll see what happens. It's time to add the Better Than Bouillon vegetable base and the spike. I don't really measure this out, but I'm gonna say about maybe that much, and I might add a little more after I taste it. You just gotta go by feel and by taste. So let's uncover this thing. And I will stir that around with a wooden spoon in just a second. And now my spike. Let's see about how much I'm going to add. And that's all by taste. I never measure that out. So throughout this process, I never time it, maybe 20-25 minutes it's been so far. But this is pretty soft. Just about there. I've been adding little bits of water as it goes on so that it's about this consistency. I don't think I'm going to need to add any more water. And I gave another like maybe extra dash of spike and maybe a tad more. of Better Than Bouillon. And then you can taste it. Just taste the broth a little bit, just like that, until it's just perfect. And you know what? It's perfect now. It's freaking delicious. And when it's all into mush, you just put it into a blender, your blender, and puree it. It's really that simple. Here, I'll show you. You scoop it out of the pan. Use one of these. Make your life a lot easier to scoop it in. I've already pureed it, and depending on how much you make, you might need to do 2 batches. I did, so here we go. Here's what it looks like. It's so pretty. Oh, look at that. It's so rich and so healthy and so... That was pleasurable. As promised, this gorgeous, beautiful, organic, healthy, low budget, so cost effective, it's ridiculous meal is made. Small plate, the Great Northern White Beans, long grain sprouted rice. Oh, that soup. I decided to put some sesame seeds on top just for presentation, and it's got some health benefits too, some nice healthy fats, raw, unsalted. And if you want to make an even cooler presentation, see if you can find some black sesame seeds. Not easy to find, but they're pretty cool. Dinner for 2. And there's the big bowl. Plenty of leftovers. This is going to go for like 2 or 3 days, no doubt. It's a beautiful thing.
Oh, it is. It's gorgeous.
Yes, it is. What was that?
It's gorgeous.
It's gorgeous?
Gorgeous.
Yes, it is. And if you want to put something over your rice, I recommend Bragg's Liquid Aminos, and keep it raw. Wait till the rice cools down, because if you put this on while it's hot, if you heat this up, it turns into a toxic carcinogen. So make sure that you keep it raw. You're going to pay the farmers or the hospitals. And speaking of payment, this is really super cheap and it's super healthy. So there you go. If you've enjoyed this, please share it. And I've got a ton more, over 80 something so far, other vegan dishes that I've made and put on video for you. And you can find that at veganplaylist.fireyourboss.xyz. That's veganplaylist.fireyourboss.xyz. And you'll find other recipes and so forth at passionfitness.info. And neither of them are .coms. This one is a .info. Passionfitness.info and veganplaylist.fireyourboss.xyz. Take care. Bye for now.